All right, so we tried to go camping. It all kind of fell apart. We'll throw in some clips from it, but went to a campsite on a Saturday night, unfortunately, and all the sites were booked. A storm rolled in literally last minute, so we just bailed out anyway. But we wanted to go over how we stay safe, 1 as women, 2 as a lesbian couple, and 3 as we're traveling. So, I mean, this can even apply to men, women, does not matter. It's for anyone's safety, but this is what we do as a lesbian couple, as women couple, to stay safe while we're traveling. So the biggest thing is here in Arizona, you really need to know your state laws because we are a constitutional carry state. What that means is that you can conceal carry without having to have a permit. You can also open carry. So me being me, I wanted to make sure that we took the right steps and we were educated, so we have concealed licenses. Won't go into much detail about that because YouTube does flag this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So I do have a concealed carry. We have one in a bag on self. So that's one way. But we also, when we travel to other states, we make sure that we follow the regulations. Like California, we cannot conceal carry there at all. We are allowed to transport, have everything. You have to look up all the different laws when you go through different states.
Yeah, there's different ways you have to transport in different states, either different areas of the compartments, locked, sealed, whatever.
Yeah, ammo separate from the actual gun. So you just need to make sure that you're aware of these things. So when we go to different states, we do check up on the laws and we do see what we can and cannot do. So we are educated in that way. We always carry our knives with us. Obviously this one is going to be the Benchmade that I carry. She carries one as well. We have an axe in the van. So that's something that, we're always paying attention to, making sure where all these things are at one time.
All right, so a second thing we do to make sure that we are safe when we're traveling around is we always carry bear spray with us. If we're camping in the van, it's here. If we're out hiking, we bring it with, especially if we are in known bear country. We do it obviously for defense against bears. In a pinch, if it's good enough for bears, it's probably good enough for humans. Just make sure you're not downwind of it because you don't want to get hit by this stuff.
Yep. So it's definitely something that when you're traveling by air, you cannot take these. You have to buy them.
Yeah.
So if you plan on doing like what we plan on doing, some type of, portaging trip that's probably up in like Minnesota, Wisconsin, up there, and we decide to fly, we can't take bear spray. So third thing I would say is probably always be aware of your surroundings. I'm better at this than you are.
I'm working on it. I'm getting better.
Yeah.
But you're probably always going to be better at it naturally than I am.
Yeah. Everybody jokes with me, and even like when she met me, she thought I was military, army, something.
Yeah. Some kind of law enforcement, military, something like that.
Because I'm always aware of my surroundings. I always have been. Being a gay woman, it's one of those things when growing up I had to deal with a lot because I have short hair and I don't wear tight clothes, so that makes me a target. So I've always been aware of our surroundings. If it doesn't feel right, leave. If something just kind of irks you the wrong way, leave. Don't stay around. There's plenty of other places that you can sleep that are safe. Most of the time, I would say we're not worried about animals in any sense, even when we were doing normal camping. It's more worried about humans.
So another really important one for us when we're out and about traveling is we always make sure to let family members know where we're going, roundabout if we're not sure. We'll give them coordinates if we know where the campground is. We always kind of let them know text message wise, send them pictures, things like that, if we know where we're going, or if not, just a general area. In case something happens, they know where we're headed or where we're supposed to be. And if that changes, if we're able to, we'll give them notifications via text message, phone calls. If not, we do have the Garmin InReach that we use. So it sends tracking waypoint signals every 10 minutes, and then our family is able to access that if we don't have any cell phone range.
Yep, and what's nice is that, so we started out with the Freedom Plan on that, where we weren't doing like an annual contract for 12 months. Then we got into a predicament where we had it on one of our videos before where I didn't turn it back on when I thought it was on. So then we got to a campsite that didn't have reception. We had to drive back out, get reception, turn the plan back on, but then also tell our family like we were good. So we actually feel like it's better just to, because we're traveling so much in general, it's just better to have the $25 plan a month for the annual contract. We don't have to worry about turning it on or off. It's fine because we do a lot of hiking, camping. It's just worth it to us to have it in general and not have to worry about it. And so to wrap it all up, I mean, we have our pup Chansey, so that's really nice. She's not much of a guard dog, but she does alert us when things are going on, so which is really nice. Having flashlights, we have O-lights that we've gone over before. Literally, they just throw light like nothing. It's amazing. Having something like that, making sure if you're sleeping in a vehicle, to lock it, hands down. Lock it. As soon as you know that you're in for the night, hit that lock button, be done with it. I've heard of people getting knocks before, obviously. Most of the time that is from the police, but I would say make them identify themselves, you know, before, or like look out your window, like peek out your window. Make sure that they are who they say they are. So that way, you know, you're not running into a situation where someone's just like, oh, police is here, and like you open the door and something happens. So making sure that whatever you do, I know a lot of people will have the curtain that'll either go like right here and drop down, or the roundabout one, like the Showtime from like Canyon Adventure Vans. You know, those are nice, easy ways to, if you need to escape a situation where you can just grab your keys, go to the front, bail out. That's great. I've seen other people, unfortunately, not here particular in the States, but where, you know, someone's breaking into their van and like they have to like dart out, right? So if you have window coverings, can you pull that down quick enough to be able to get out and at least drive wherever you need to be safe for the moment to, you know, collect yourself. So those are just some miscellaneous things I would say that taking into consideration. Mostly, you know, it's common sense, but when it comes into those adrenaline runs, when things are happening, you need to stay calm. Biggest thing, stay calm during those situations. It'll be okay. You are in the safety of your van. Make sure you lock it. But other than that, guys, that's what we do on our travels to make sure that we're staying safe and that we have our best interest and make sure that we are good to go. And our families will always know where we are. So in case something ever happens, we are set and we are good. So other than that, guys, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. Double thumbs up button, double down button, I don't know at this point, you know, and then hit that subscribe button, coming out with videos weekly, and we will see you on the next one.